We're a little bit late to the party, but we've finally tested the Brian Tooley Stage 1 PDS camshaft. So this camshaft is very similar to the Stage 1 version 2, but this is on a 114 lobe separation, which is obviously more suited to a blower application. Blower, turbo, it doesn't really matter. Like that's kind of where it suits, and they call it PDS cam because it's more designed for a positive displacement supercharger. However, how does it work in aspirated form? And the reason why we do this test is because most of our customers, they build their way up to the big job. So in this case, this customer's talking about putting a blower on it later down the track. So it makes sense now to not waste money. Let's put a more blower-friendly style camshaft in it now, and let's have it ready so when the time comes to put a blower on it, we just pull the manifold off, put a blower on it, and away we go. We're not wasting money or double handling things. So this seemed like the appropriate candidate. The customer had a few strict guidelines. He didn't want something that was really grumpy. He had to meet the needs of the missus as well and keep all parties involved happy. So we opted to go for a Stage 1 PDS cam, and basically the reasons for it is to keep it nice, sedate, not over the top or hard to drive. Now, this car with the 114 lobe sep is absolutely beautiful to drive. It's super smooth. It's got a nice, lopey idle that you'd expect to get out of the BTR cams, but it's really nice on the clutch, and it doesn't jerk, it doesn't do anything. It drives like an OE car. It's actually very, very pleasant to drive, and would be also the same in an automatic application too. But it's got 50 kPa at idle, super strong, very close to sort of OE sort of numbers. But yeah, it's really easy to drive. So it's a good thing. So if you're looking for a camshaft but don't want to go overcook it, then this is a really good thing. This is kind of, think of the Brian Tooley Stage 1 version 2. If that's just a little bit too much for you, then the PDS version, which they call it a torque cam as well, that just is another level down. However, don't be fooled. It still makes the power. So you're not trading off anything at all. Just that 114 lobe sep just makes it a lot more sedate and nicer to drive. And look, not everybody wants big lumpy camshafts, and we're finding a trend now as the years go on. People are starting to learn this, and they're starting to realise, hang on a minute, I can run a smaller camshaft and I can still enjoy my car and not, upset anyone at the same time, which is good. So it's a good compromise cam, but it works with minimal sort of power compromise at the same time. So this car came to us, it already had a full exhaust, already had a MAFless VCM OTR on it, had standard headers on it. We've also chose to use the GM Motorsports Rex headers. It had a pretty good baseline figure to start with. These Series 3 LS3s, they just seem to make good power, and they're a good thing. And being a manual transmission, it makes a little bit more as well. So there is our baseline right there. So you can see as it came to us, it was 295 kilowatts, 504 newton meters of torque. And then obviously the GM Motorsport headers, they're good for another probably 10 or 12 kilowatts at the wheels as well. So you'd anticipate this to be around that sort of 306, 307 kilowatts with the headers. But with the camshaft and the headers, it's gone to 348 kilowatts, 575 newton meters of torque. Now that is absolutely awesome increase in power from just simply doing the camshaft and the headers. But as you can see in the power line, there's really no trade-off in the power curve at all. So we're starting off at 1200 revs, which is brilliant. That's what you want to be able to do in these sort of engines. Just chug them around if you want. But 1200 revs, and you can see it's pretty much the same up to 2000. But then from 2200, it starts to peel away, and it starts to get into peak around sort of 4800 revs and carries it all the way to 6400. Torque starts to come on at around 2200 revs. And then, you start to really feel that ramp in by about sort of 3000, and it's peak torque at around 4800. So, and then carries it all the way to that 6800. So it's a really, really nice camshaft and with minimal trade-off. So that's the big thing, is you don't want to be trading off too much in the bottom because you'll still want a nice, pleasant car to drive. Now, when it comes time to put a blower on this, it's gonna work really well because you can see it's already better in NA form against the standard camshaft, but once a blower goes on and gets some boost into it, that's where it's probably really going to shine the most. But the 114 lobe separation really does tame this camshaft down, and it makes it very nice to drive. So if you're on the fence about doing a camshaft, but you really want a camshaft, but you're sort of not sure, this is probably the camshaft to go for. The Stage 1 cam is the version 2, is a sedate camshaft, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's just a little too much, you know what I mean? And it's very rare we do see that, but that's where this camshaft will come into it. So don't be fooled because it's a blower cam or PDS cam. You know, you don't have to put a blower on it to use this cam because it's very nice to drive, and as you can see, it makes the power and it makes the torque. So that's the big thing about it. So, you know, if you're sitting on the fence with each cam and you don't know what to do, give us a call, talk to myself or Jesse, send us a message or hit us in the comments. We are always happy to recommend camshafts. And like I say to everybody, you got to talk about your build with your tuner or your engine builder or your workshop, because that's the most important thing, that all parties get the right combination for you. We have got so many runs on the board. We have tested every single camshaft on the planet these days. Well, like I say, every one of them, but literally. And we have got a massive database. And you can tell me whatever you want to do, and I can tell you within 5 minutes, that's the cam you're going to get. And I'm telling you, I'm 98% confident that I will, obviously recommend the right camshaft for you. So, yeah, really good cam. BTR, again, just knocked it out of the park. These guys are just smashing it when it comes to getting the camshaft development right. And yeah, auto, manual, doesn't matter how you're going to do it. It sounds great. It's not over the top, drives good, makes awesome power, drives like a factory car, which is what more do you want from that? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, don't forget to subscribe. We keep all this stuff on the shelf. We've got it all in stock. We've got trade accounts now. We're servicing so many workshops and other people. They're all getting on board, which is great. And we are so happy about that. Like it's just awesome. Getting the support from all the workshops has been a good thing. So everyone's starting to realise now that the Tooley camshafts are the real deal. So they certainly, they work, they're quiet, they're just so soft on the valve gear, it's not funny. So, but anyway, guys, thanks again. Hope you enjoyed it, and hit us up in the comments, and don't forget, subscribe. Thanks again. Catch ya. Bye.